Tourist destinations are like onions. Peel away the layers and you might find something you didn't expect. Let me take you inside these 7 places and see what's there. Number 7. The Statue of Liberty. Every year, millions of visitors go to the Statue of Liberty, with many tourists opting to climb to the top of the structure for spectacular views of New York City. Many people, however, may be unaware that they can climb higher within the superstructure. Tourists could enter a room inside the Statue of Liberty's torch, which afforded spectacular panoramic views of the city until June 30th, 1916. When the pier connecting Jersey City and Black Tom Island was blown by German operatives, however, the public was banned from going. Unfortunately, the explosion swept through several surrounding buildings, injuring or killing hundreds of people. The public was unable to access the panoramic room because of debris from the explosion embedded in the Statue of Liberty's arm. Only National Park Service employees are allowed inside the torch, and they must climb a small 12-meter ladder to get entry and maintain the floodlights. Number 6. Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore in South Dakota is one of the 8 most well-known monuments with a few well-kept mysteries. A chamber hidden behind Lincoln's skull holds the secret. The space was built as a hall of records, with photocopies of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution on display. The secret compartment is particularly frightening because the man who planned the monument died before it was finished, and his original plan to engrave a written explanation of 9 significant events in American history was never completed. Number 5. Royal Pavilion at Stazione Centrale. Every day, nearly 300,000 people travel to Milan's main railway station, Stazione Centrale. Most of them have no idea that the closed doors they're walking through lead to the building's most sumptuous and private space, the Padiglione Reale, or Royal Pavilion, a VIP waiting area erected in the 1920s for Italy's royal family. The royal reception area still exists in Italy despite the fact that the monarchy was abolished shortly after World War II. A handful of barren rooms function as an anteroom to the higher level on the ground floor. On the first story, at the same level as the railway lines, is a beautiful chamber. There are marble interiors in several architectural styles, royal insignia sculptures, fine furnishings provided by the top interior designers of the time, and a balcony overlooking the public area below. Number 4. Empire State Building, New York City, US. Since 1931, visitors have been admiring the New York skyline from the Empire State Building, which has been a tourist hotspot for nearly a century. While most visitors can see the city from the observation deck on the 86th story and the top deck on the 102nd floor, some visitors may be astonished to hear that the private 103rd floor offers an even greater view. Visitors must ascend a series of escalators to access the secret deck, which only has a knee-high ledge with a lower barrier. The elevator trip alone will be a one-of-a-kind experience, as visitors will pass through the building's inner workings on their way to the secret floor. It is an adventure that's usually reserved for VIP guests like celebrities and dignitaries. Taylor Swift, for example, has had the pleasure of visiting the VIP observation deck in 2014. Number 3. The Secret Club at Disneyland. Unless you go to the private Club 33, you won't find any booze in Disneyland. Because the club is hidden behind an unmarked entrance in New Orleans Square, it's easy to go right past it. It was originally built to provide entertainment for Walt Disney's guests and strategic partners. Unfortunately, he died just 5 months before Club 33 opened its doors. Only members have access to the club, which includes a restaurant and jazz lounge called the Salon Nouveau, as well as access to the 1901 lounge in California Adventure. The initiation charge apparently costs from $25,000 to $100,000, followed by a $12,500 to $30,000 yearly subscription, depending on the level of membership. According to reports, the waiting list is years long. Number 2. Leonardo da Vinci Statue. The huge monument of Leonardo da Vinci at Rome's Fiumicino Leonardo da Vinci Airport has welcomed travelers since it was unveiled on August 19, 1960. Despite the fact that millions of people have passed by it through the years, a mystery hidden inside the statue was not found until 2006. The monument was being renovated at the time, and one of the workmen discovered a remarkable find. A little hatch towards the center of the statue at a height of around 30 feet. The hatch was cautiously opened, and 2 parchments were discovered inside, both in pristine condition. Even if the statue's secret isn't well known, people are occasionally seen staring at it using binoculars, much to the surprise of passers-by. Number 1. Radio City Music Hall. Radio City Music Hall is a jewel in the crown of New York's Art Deco architecture. Millions of people have visited the hall since it first opened in the early 1990s. According to legend, its architects wanted to show their appreciation for Samuel Rothafel, the theater's impresario, so they offered him a special, exclusive gift, a lavishly adorned apartment erected high up inside the music hall. The flat hasn't been used since Samuel's death in 1936. Despite the fact that no one has lived there since, the flat is still in rather good shape. Which one of these hidden places did you find most fascinating? Do let us know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then give it a thumbs up and ring the notification bell button for our latest super rich daily updates. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.